Okay, here we are. We just made clan tier 2 in the last episode. We can now purchase another workshop, but we need some more money. I realize I sound like Dutch Vanderland, but we need more money. So we're going to go up here. We're going to continue to work down these sea raiders here. As you can see, there's 6 groups working out of this one bandit camp here. We didn't have much luck with finding tournaments in this area, so that's why we started working on the Sea Raiders. So we'll keep doing that. Not a lot of... We're going to move up behind this rock and attempt to get a little bit of protection for my troops. No shields on the majority of them. So we'll form up behind these rocks. We'll force the Sea Raiders to engage at close combat and maybe negate a little bit of their damage from javelins. Looks like they're getting ready to throw. Where are they throwing at? They're not going to hit anything behind this rock. Just like I'm not going to hit anything, apparently. I'm going to waste all my javelins on his shield. Hit him in the torso then. Alright, 2 of them gone. Are they going to... Oh, they can still hit my guys? Move around here. Utilizing everything on the field to gain any advantage you can. Lure them back here until my guys can mob them. Dude. There we go. Is that all of them? Yep. One-handed, 97. So close to 100. Even got a little tactics out of that, which is always good. 165 gold. We can now have 84 troops. Yep, we're definitely getting to the point where we can start engaging in choosing. Since I already know right off the bat that I want to join the Sturgians, instead of being a mercenary, we might do that. Because I realize my workshops are in the Azerite territory, but the chances of us declaring war on them or them on us anytime soon in the early game are slim, very slim. So my workshop should be okay for a while. Alright, we want some more beer if we can get it. We'll take that. And I think we're good on everything else. Alright, we'll heal up just a little bit. We will heal. Then head out. That should be enough by the time we get up here. I'll be at 100%. $213 positive. Now it will take approximately 2 weeks before you... Alright, this is halted, which means they're not getting any silver. This is getting up and running. It's went up to 70 now, which is not good, but it still helps give us a positive 213 in addition to the silversmith. If we can get another another workshop.
Mess with them.
And the difficult thing about getting workshops under the new method that the so-called encyclopedia uses. It's not an encyclopedia anymore. I call it the journal because it doesn't give you any information unless you've gone out and discovered that information. So essentially it's a journal. It's not an encyclopedia, but that's a whole other story. You don't know where the most profitable cities are to place workshops. And not only that, once you go to a city, you can see the profitability of it, but once you leave the city, you no longer see it. Not even what it used to be. So it's really, I don't like the new system at all, not in any aspect. Some people say they like it. I don't know how you can possibly like it. Even I don't even have an idea of the prosperity of the city I visited 5 minutes ago. That's just stupid in my opinion. But that's what the developers want to do, so be it. Now, obviously, if you have a workshop in a city, you can continue to see the prosperity of it. For example, we'll look at towns and sort by prosperity. Now, I should be able to see Sanala. Yeah. But nothing else. And I was just in Omar, right? And now I have no idea what his prosperity is. 5 minutes ago, I was in Omar. Now I have no idea. That's just ridiculous. The system is faulty, in my opinion. All right, we're going to go with getting close on one-handed. I don't really need to worry about Steward yet. Steward is fairly easy to come by as long as you keep your morale 70 or above and you have a large party, you'll get stewardship skills. So that I'm not particularly worried about. It's these other things. I'm going to see here, we're just about to the point where we need to start worrying about this. So I'm going to give this to leadership. Another 37 gold. Like almost exactly the same thing we got from the last group of 7. Alright, Omar. We know right now because we were in the city. Let's see how long before we travel. Look, less than 30 seconds away from the city, and now we have no idea what his prosperity is. Am I the only one that seems just asinine? I don't know. What do you think? I think it's ridiculous. Sure, maybe it changes, but put it in yellow or red or something just to let me know that's a guess. At least give me an idea of what it was 30 seconds after I leave the city.
Mess with us.
Yes, I'm going to mess with you. And there's only 3. So we're just going to take them. Actually, I'm not even going to wait for them. Press Z, horse stops, I get off. Alright, this guy on the right does not have a shield. So we'll try and take him out. Okay, that's good. Do as much damage to this guy before he gets to me. There we go. What a difference a few skills make. 99. And a perk in athletics. Excellent. 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 65 gold. Alright, this is the big one for me. This is the first really large perk that I wanted to get. That negative 30% charge damage taken by troops in my formation really helps my infantry line. Definitely happy to have that. We will be facing a lot of cavalry charges. Well, it looks like the rest of these groups are sticking in They're not venturing out of their hideout, which I find a little odd. But so be it. And we got a point in medicine. I like that finally. One more and we can get a perk. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's trade. Alright, we're up to 20,000. So we're almost at the point where we can buy another workshop. I guess I don't have any prisoners. There we go. Let's move over to... There's usually a lot of... Generally find some sea raiders up around in this area. And another great place for sea raiders, at least historically, is right here in Valandia. From Drapen all the way down to here, you usually can find a good amount of sea raiders. Let's see what we got over here, if anything. So we may have to come up into this area. Now, something I noticed, which I believe is accurate if my memory is good, is in the entire area of the Azrai, there's not a single iron mine. I think I noticed that in a game. I'm playing another game on the side in addition to this YouTube video game, but if you'll notice, there's not a single iron mine in the entirety of the Azrai. Now, I'm not a trader, but that seems like that would be something that could be exploited. Now, do any of the towns in Azrai have a smithy? I don't know. But there certainly is not. There's a silver mine right there, but there isn't any iron mines at all. Which I found very interesting, because it never occurred to me that there were no iron mines down here. But anyway, that's just a side note, I guess you could say. And I can't believe I'm not finding any bandits up here. Well, we got a tournament in Sibir. Look at our daily gold change, plus 225. Excellent. Alright, a pointy war sword. Very, very inventive in the naming. Pointy war sword. Okay, here we go. Alright, don't like... I got nothing to counter the horse. Ow. And of course, the archer shoots me directly through the entire group of people right off the bat. Again. There. Now we've got something to counter the horse. Actually, let me pick up that shield also. Tover. Alright. Where's the horse? Oh. Sturgian heavy axeman. Or spearman. Oh, good hit, buddy. It's like he came running at me and then changed it in the last moment to go towards my partner. Alright, let's get the spear out now. Put the shield away because we want to do maximum damage using both hands with this spear. If nothing else, just to get points. There we go, 74. Pull on one more, get a perk. Can I? There we go. Well, not this round. Maybe one of the other rounds we'll get that next point to get that perk. Okay, this time I'm going to try and keep that guy between me and his archer friend. Well, as long as he's engaging my teammate, it's fine. Oh, I didn't react fast enough. Again, my reflexes aren't very good. One of the reasons I had to retire from the military, well, really the only reason I retired when I did, was I cracked my spine and I received disability. My nerves are shot. They told me they would eventually not regrow, but reroute, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But they didn't do a very good job. So I have limited feeling in my legs and back. Okay, here we go. Well, he's dead set on going after that archer. Ha. There we go. I'd really like to get a spear. One more point in spear in this tournament. That's not going to happen. Alright, toss it. I will pick it up. Throw another one. I will pick it up. Uh-oh. Taking too long. Alright, he's out now. So I got free reign. There we go. Nothing like an axe to the face to ruin your day. We will sell that pointy war sword for 646. I guess while we're here, we'll ask about other tournaments. Tiao and Diathema. Well, I'll go to Tiao since it's still Sturgeon. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to take one of the changes they made a little while back is the ability to reset your perks. So, for example, you talk to the tournament master and you say, these teachers who help hone their skills and learn new habits, can you help me find one? You click yes. And it says, he will ask you if it's for you or a companion. And if I had any companions, they would be listed here. And let's say, for example, I would say for me, and then I could choose which skill I wanted to work on. Let's say I wanted to work on vigor or one-handed. One-handed is in the vigor tree, so I'd choose vigor. And then it would ask me, do I want one-handed, two-handed, or polearm? And then once you choose that, it would charge you a certain amount of money. I'm not going to do it now, but you would say, yes, I'm sure. And then once you've done that, you could go back to your screen here. Did he read? No, he didn't. I just didn't choose this. And it would reset all these perk choices. And then you could go back. For example, if you started out and you wanted, let's say I decided to change my mind. I no longer wanted to use an axe, but I wanted to go back and choose sword. Well, then I might change, for example, instead of this axes and maces, I might choose this perk. So I could pick this entire line of perks back up to this point for 4,000 gold. And you can do that for anything. Unfortunately, you can't change the entire number of points you have in each category, but you can change the perks that you have chosen up to that point. Okay, so personal hit points and party experience. Damage, we definitely want to increase the damage. But at the expense, I don't care about getting double renown because that's something that's only going, you can only get to clan tier 6, and beyond that, renown does absolutely nothing for you. So I'm not interested in that. However, I can get 2 extra hit points, and my party can get, my melee troops can get plus 5 experience from here until the end of the game. So we're definitely going to choose the trainer. Again, I try to choose stuff that makes sense, not just right at the moment, but for the rest of the game. And TL was the next one. So maybe we'll see a banner or 2 on the way. 21. Now this will be the largest. Oh,
Well,
there was a bandit. Oh, man.
We've just made landfall in these lands, hoping for a bit of luck with raiding and pillaging. And aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Yes, we are a sight for sore eyes. Let's fight. As my father says, a journey's not worthy of the name if you don't get to kill anyone. I think that should be kill someone, but anyway. Alright, I saw this other bandit party coming up. I thought that was a much larger party, but it's only 4. At any rate, they didn't get dragged into this. So now we're going to have to be careful about how we do this, because there's 20 of them. Alright, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start the attack, place my troops as far away as, well, I can't go, that's all I can go. Alright. Well, if if I can get back down here. We'll place these back as far as I can, which gives me the most time to engage and maybe get these guys to waste some javelins on me before they get to my troops. Because they outnumber us. And you see up top they have the balance of power. Again, I may only hit one with my spear, but if I can run through them, I'll do 1 or 2 points of damage or so. And every little bit helps in this situation. Oh, he got me good. Twice. Look, I got that pull on point. Keep throwing at me, guys. Oh, I killed one also. Did not even notice. Keep tossing them at me. Don't want to hit my tree. Now this area, those little stumps, half tree bases, you got to be careful of. Yeah, turn around and block me. 58 damage. Oh, see, they killed one of my guys with a javelin. Oh, another good hit. Another one down. Thank goodness I had my shield up. Well, never mind. Trying to maneuver through these trees is horrendous. Alright, guys. Get those 5 guys with the shields up front. We should have done that right off the bat. Ah. Come on. What are you doing? One guy over here hammering. Okay. I've never seen him just stand there and not actually converge on someone who was right there amongst them. Alright. Now... Hold fire! Hold fire? I won't... That's not what I wanted. I wanted to charge. Let me get off this horse. Well, that horse blocked me from getting in there. I only lost 1. That's amazing, actually. 6 points on the horse. Alright. 206 gold. Luckily, the one I lost wasn't the horse line. Now, here's the thing. Do I want... I personally, if I can get a swingable, you know, the glaive, for example, I will use that. But my infantry will not be able... The spear they use, the heavy infantry, is thrust damage. So I'm obviously going to go for the first one, even though I would prefer to take this one. Because this gives to my infantry +2 swing speed, but they don't swing their weapons. So I'm going to choose this one so they can get that +30 polearm skill. That's a better choice because they can use that, whereas they can't use the other one at all. I don't think I can catch him. Oh. Sometimes just choosing a spot on the map is so difficult. You click and it just doesn't read it. I need to... That's a nice... I need to grab another recruit right there. Now we'll see if we can run these 4 down. I think these are archers. So in the case of archers, there's only 4 of them, but generally, let's say it was a bigger force, I would not waste any time. I'd order my guys to charge right off the bat. Because just standing around waiting, the archers won't engage you. They'll come to, say, right here and just lob arrows at you. And that wouldn't do my guys any good at all, since only 5 of them have shields. So the best thing to do with archers is just engage right off the bat as quickly as you can. Now that I've got their attention, I'll order my guys to charge. And maybe I can kill them all before they get here. If not, at least they might be concentrating on me and won't kill some of my, or any of my archers as they get closer. Wow, look at that hit. Did he do that much damage, or did I just not heal from the last battle? I'm guessing I just didn't heal from the last battle. There we go. 90 gold. Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't heal completely from the last battle. One. That debuff is just horrendous. I want to, instead of engaging these other guys, I want to get the TL as fast as I can because I need time to recuperate before we go into that tournament. Definitely don't want to go into these tournaments 50% down. 147 gold, very good. Let's buy some meat. Everything else looks fine. And of course, the chances there being something here that's better than what I have is slim. Nothing there and nothing here. All right, let's take a moment to take the day to recuperate and hope that tournament's still on for tomorrow. I may need to take 2 days. My skill is so low. Well, here we go. We got a perk right now. Now, in this particular instance, I always like to choose the 30% recovery of lost hit points after each battle because there are times, let's say you're in a siege, for example, and you win the battle, and then a relief force of the enemy shows up immediately. Well, instead of being at that low amount of hit points or whatever I have, I can enter the next battle with plus 30%. So that helps a lot. You immediately gain 30% of your lost hit points back. And I think that's more important than the combat movement speed or the plus 30 healing rate just for myself. Because it doesn't help my troops at all. But I'd rather have the 5 hit points and the 30 after each battle. That way I can engage in battles quicker. Let's see if this helps me. Well, it's not going to help me right now, but if it'll help me in the future. I don't think I'm going to be able to participate in this. Nope, we're going to have to wait till tomorrow. I don't know if it'll still be there. Because remember, we came all the way from Sibir. So if this tournament's still on tomorrow, I'll be... Well, what do you know? Come on, get to one. There we go. Let's see what we got then. Bronze scale vest. Now, bronze tends to be heavy. 28, 2, and 4. That doesn't look very good to me. Not better than what I'm wearing. All I've got is the sword. So we can get down to this archer. And of course I missed him. Try to get in there. Hard to maneuver around on a horse. But as long as they got one of their guys on a horse and I don't have any spear or lance or anything to counter the horse with, I'm going to stay on my horse. This guy swings so fast. That's a Sturgian spearman. There we go. Alright, now I've just got to run him down because it's the only option. There's no javelins, there's no throwing weapons, there's no spears. So the only option is just run him down. Just keep hammering away. While my guy shoots. I think eventually his shield would break. There we go. Well, got a one-handed point out of that. That's worth it, I suppose. Again, nothing for anti-horse duty. Bet when this red spearman goes down, I'll take his spear. Right now. Which means I get off the horse. No longer need it. Take that spear. Get me some athletics. If he runs at me, I'll put my shield away. Oh, no, he's not going. Let's engage these spearmen with a sword. Go back to the spear. Work the same enemy that my guy is working so that we can get double damage to him, eliminate him faster. That way we have 50% less enemies to worry about. Now, I want him to charge directly at me. There we go. If I can use that spear two-handed as opposed to one-handed, if I have got the option and I feel confident because it was only one horseman, so I put that shield away and always go for the two-handed version because the two-handed thrust does more damage than a one-handed thrust. And you can, in almost every case, you can hit the nose or the head of a horse before the enemy on the horse can hit you. So that's really not something I'm concerned about. The one thing that does concern me when it comes to doing that, standing there toe-to-toe with the horses without a shield, I very, very seldom, if ever, will I do that with the Valandian heavy cavalry. Because their lance is very long. And once they couch it and come run at you, they can get you anywhere from 400 to 700 damage. And even with a shield, that can take you out. So I'm very careful around them. If they're up to speed, that's a whole heck of a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't like this. So we'll sell it. And once again, we'll ask, let's look at the leaderboard. Now we're in number 2. We're only 2 spots away from the first guy, which is Caladog. I'm really only doing this because I want that. Well, I'm not only doing it because of this, but I want to get the 1 spot to get the renown. 1 renown every day. It's not a lot, but a year in Calradia is 84 days. So that's 84 renown a year, and that helps when you're trying to get up to Clan Tier 6. All right, we'll go to Varnavopel because that's still in Sturgian territory. And it's back towards the west, which heading deeper into Sturgian territory. Something was being... Is the Southern Empire raiding the Sturgians right there? Are they at war? Britannia and the Southern Empire. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can take these 6 Sea Raiders.
Yeah.
Once I can get that 3rd workshop and we're maxed out again, we're going to consider actually engaging, maybe becoming a mercenary, or perhaps just straight up joining. Oh, it's dark and foggy. We'll see. But I do want to get that workshop first. And I don't want to get horse points right now. So let's get on foot. I forget what type of... Oh, they're Sea Raiders. Yes, I can see. They're blue.
Soldier!
Alright, so I want my guys to get behind these trees. I want them to make a shield wall. The 5 troops we have with shields. These trees will help a little bit. You hear them, their javelins hitting the tree as I was behind. Use everything you can to your advantage. Use the entire battlefield. Look at there. 1 broke his shield. Alright. Again, I move him to the right because I want to not have to engage 2 at the same time. So if I move to the right, I nullify that left enemy. Of course, he immediately hit me once I dropped his buddy. He hit me hard. Oh, again. Being on this little rise here was throwing me off. Constantly going up and down. Alright. They got me good. Got 4 points in Javelin, 4 points in Athletics, and 2 points in Wonder. and 64 gold. That's more than a day. That'll cover us for a day and a half right there. And what do I want to put this point in? Well, we've got medicine athletics maxed out for points, focus points. We're coming close to getting to the point where we're going to need more. I'm going to put it in tactics. Well, let's see. 3 hit points to infantry in your party and a 20. I'm going to put it in polearm. Since as soon as not as soon, but once we're able to get the 3rd workshop, we're going to consider some actual combat. And I'm glad Varnavopol is a good distance away. It gives me some time to recuperate. They have me down to 60%. Alright, let's see what we can sell here. Let's buy some more meat, take it up to 5, and olives, take it up to 5. Not better, but just as good. We'll sell both of these. And that spear, another 500 gold more or less. And it's going to take me a while to recuperate. Possibly 2 days, we'll see. And I hope this tournament is still ongoing. 90. Gained a point in medicine. No, we'll be able to fight today. 100. Let's go to the arena. Laminar pauldrons. Don't know if they'll be better than what we're wearing. No. No. They're better on the arm, I imagine. 12 points for the arms. Do I got any throwing weapons? I do not. Sturgeon, heroic linebreaker. Another point in athletics. There we go. 2-2-2-2. Don't want to fiddle with archery. Ah. Let me have that shield, please. Oh, I knew he was going to win that battle. It's a heavy spearman. Yep, waste your time shooting at me. We don't want to wind up with 2 yellows. Yep, there we go. I couldn't get here fast enough. So let me see if I can eliminate this guy before I'm double teamed, which I'm not. Oh, yes. Barely did. Oh, he still hits hard. All right. Excellent. Sturgeon Horse Raider. We have throwing weapons. He will be good with throwing weapons because he throws javelins anyway. I think I can take him. If I can hit him, I'm taking out in 2 hits. God, what a throw. 1. 2. Nope. It's because I'm going back. 3. There we go. 135 in athletics. Sturgeon heavy axeman. And we have throwing weapons. 1. 2. Oh. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. 3rd one. 3rd time's lucky. Now let's see about these pauldrons. I know they're not better than what I'm wearing, but let's see how much they're going to bring us. Oh, they are better. I was reading that wrong, wasn't I? It says armor tier 3. And I was reading armor 3. They're heavier. They're only better by 1 point. But I'm going to take them because it's an improvement. And that's really all I care about. 820 gold from selling. The old ones. Okay. Well, again, we're just about up to 30k. Now the question is, do I want to go back to Sanala and get a third workshop there? And the answer is, I can tell you, is no, because remember when we looked at Sanala earlier, that there was the only thing that Sanala has that works in a workshop is the grain. And I've already bought the brewery, so we definitely would not want to buy another brewery. And I wouldn't want to buy anything or start anything there that doesn't have any inputs. The silver mine, obviously, so we've got the silver mine and the brewery. So now what do we want to use our second, our third workshop for, since we need a second city? I think I'm going to go. I didn't realize I was moving. I don't know any. That's not what I wanted to click on. See, I don't know any prosperity other than Sanala. I would like to invest my third workshop into Sturgia. And since I don't know what's going to happen, I may go to Revel. Because I don't think, I cannot recall ever seeing the AI attack Revel unless the Sturgeons are really just going to be knocked out. The AI tends to not go for Revel for some reason. I've seen them attack Varcheg a lot, but it's very, very seldom that I've seen them go for Revel. So I think right now it is the best choice. And it may be, since Tial is going to go, there's usually no doubt about that. But let's take a look at Varnavopel. We were just there, and I still don't know what the prosperity is. I've already told you how ridiculous that is. So let's run through Sturgia and look at every city, and we'll do that on the next video.